What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Oh, man. Shoot. Can't forget my shades. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? I guess I'll see if I'm gonna get flagged tonight. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Look, ooh, what's going on there? Yeah, I had to show up, y'all. Listen, my fans need me. They're begging for me. Like, King, show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, sweetheart, you're not my type, but I'll go ahead and make an appearance. You know what I mean? Let's go on ahead. Let's get right here. Yeah, I don't know what I was. I got to go back over and look live from last night. I got flagged. I don't know what I was saying in that one. I said a lot of stuff, but I didn't think I was cussing too much. Now, it could have been the music. So tonight's going to be a shorter live. The music on the same level. And if I get flagged again, I'll know it's the music. If I don't, because it's louder tonight actually, I know it's what I was talking about. I must have been saying some good stuff. You know what I mean? But look, hey, y'all, I'm having a good time. What can I say? Okay? Having a good time. You know, today didn't go according to plan, but you know, when something spontaneous happens, and definitely wasn't nothing bad. I just said, hey, if it was something bad, I'd have been on here talking about it. You know it. Look, you know what I'm saying? I had to have a conversation, you know what I mean? But now me and her got that straightened out. You know, we're good to go. I'm dating y'all, you know what I'm saying? And well, it's AM, it was something else that came up, but it was still good, you know what I'm saying? Anytime something about money comes up, that's always good. You handle that first. And then, you know, start talking to a young lady, you know what I mean? Just catch it. You know what I'm saying? Look, just chilling, man. And after, a while, I decided, man, you know what? I'll just go live tomorrow. And then I finally got to YouTube and hit scroll, and a couple fans popped up my feed. I hit the block. But see, I don't hear nobody else talking about blocking people really, and I'm really realizing how I'm. Y'all just can't get enough of me. You know what I'm saying? And listen, reflection, y'all having the same problem. You don't be noticing everybody noticing you because you're too busy on your purpose, but man, they're watching and they're listening to every word. Like I noticed little things because on the weekends, that's when I like catch up on like the content I like to watch, and then some of the new stuff because I'm having new people pop in my feed, and y'all know what that's about. So I always like to see a new pretty face and see what that's about. But if I get up in there and the thumbnail was, to throw me off, and you get in there and this person's talking crazy, it's like, all right, go right back, hit that don't recommend channel. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it trucking. I don't understand what the problem is. See, when I block y'all, I'm giving y'all the most respect. I'm not hate watching you. I'm not putting energy towards you. I'm blocking you out of my reality. You should be happy, man. You should be, you know, don't get online and flip out and seem like you're, outside of your normal frame. Don't do stuff like that. You seem, if you're the kind of person that normally has those kind of moments, like a person like me, but if you're normally trying to operate in a kind of, controlled energy, and then you get on here and you just all over the place, ain't wearing no clothes, and what kind of emotional reaction are you having? Or maybe because some people you don't understand, because some people will come after you and you don't know them because you triggered some weaker person and they went and ran to big mammy, and maybe big mammy is taking up for the other person. You know what I mean? Either way it go, you ain't gonna do nothing to big daddy. Ain't nobody worried about you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody even looking at you. You know what I'm saying? And listen, ladies online, if anything I say triggers you, then you're probably one of the women I'm talking about online. If it doesn't trigger you, then don't apply, let it fly. But apparently, a lot of y'all letting it really, hit home. If I can, I would love for y'all to start a movement about men that block y'all online, because the way that I'm going to destroy that, you know that you are pressed for attention when the men that you want to attract are running away from you, telling how you feel, and you can't get your point across. So you start gaslighting someone trying to get the F away from you. Look, I seen something else earlier. It was this lady with this real, deep voice, deeper than mine, more likely. It sounds like she's spitting when she's talking too, and she's like, "If you ain't man enough to what she say? She didn't say control. Did you say tame or to submit me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You ain't man enough to submit me. Then you ain't you ass man ain't gonna be able. Then y'all need to lower your voice, okay? Take the bass out of it. If you're wondering why you can't get a regular man that'll take care of you, it's because you're too masculine. Every time something is said by a man that you don't want to hear, you get triggered and you react. And then you're constantly wondering, why can't I get a real man? Why are these? Because you're easily fooled. Because if I really wanted to be a player, I've done all my research. All I gotta do is tell y'all what y'all want to hear while also not giving y'all too much of me, right? See, I'm the wrong one to be playing around with. I mess your whole head up. I mess your whole life up without even breaking a sweat or trying. See, the psychology of dating and whatnot, y'all have nothing on it compared to me. You know what I'm saying? I know how to pick up on human behavioral psychological patterns, but you guys with dating, it's even more simple, especially the low vibrational ones, because when you don't get what you want, you automatically react, and that reaction is on all different levels. So you react towards me to flip out, but then you hit up your Pookie and Ray Rays to tell you what you need to hear, while hitting up your girl simultaneously also to tell you what you need to hear. Getting that, what I'm saying, that false sense of security and self-esteem to come after someone that don't need anybody to back them up, don't need anybody to get behind them, and don't go and run to anybody for defense. It's a very dumb move. But when you're operating out of ego, I'm sorry, they don't want me to get this out. When you're operating out of ego, you're not thinking. And then you'll get online and start talking about divine masculine. Divine masculine operating out of ego, lady. You're operating out of ego. You are literally hate watching, and then you're getting mad because someone's blocking you. I am sparing you when I block you. I don't put no energy towards you, no negative energy. I ain't gonna have none of my, what I'm saying, none of my power goes towards you. You ought to be thanking me. Instead, you're mad because guys are talking about blocking you because we don't want to hear what you got to say. Period. You ain't talking right. Period. You're trauma bonding with all of your subscribers. Period. Say something worth listening to instead of getting on here with the same old trope. He's cheating. Yeah, he cheated. Yeah, he miss you. Yeah, he want to go back to his ex. Blah, 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 blah. You're messing these women's heads up for no good reason. I'm just giving them an alternative because I'm actually the kind of man that they're actually looking for. Now, I ain't got to be the exact physical specimen, which I am, but you know what I'm saying? I'm the archetype that they want. And you're just a woman without a man online talking about what you think that they should be doing. Why in the world would they listen to you? You're not giving them the product that they want. You're not showing that you have the product they want. All you're doing is giving them a shoulder to cry on. See, this is where pandering and this whole, listen, I'm going to tell you something. This feminism thing, y'all got to think about this, okay? This sisterhood, think about it. Think about it. See, this is the way I look at some things. See, the way that they're using, this is probably what I got. This is what happened last night. I'm probably going to hit again tonight. Who cares? See, black women keep being used, right? Black people in general, but black women, think, okay? You don't need to group up as a, coalition, right? When you're the constant face of it. They're constantly making you're the face of the masculine woman while they're not showing themselves as the face, but they're more masculine than you are. Trust and believe, I know, right? But they're making you the face of it. So you're giving them passes to bash your men because you're bashing them more. So now you're letting other women bash your men, right? You're giving them an inline to bash all men. put us all in the same category when different ethnic groups of men control different powers and have different. I'm a black dude. What I got control of? Nothing. Except myself. There's a certain demographic of men that are running the country. So why is it not being specifically, specified that no, they're putting a big umbrella with all men to include men that don't really have any power in this country to do anything really. We can't even group up together without them breaking it apart. You know what I'm saying? The slave patrol be doing, the cops be doing what they do. So what you allowed to happen was for you to be because listen, truth of the matter is, when it comes to interracial dating or whatever, black women are the least dated, just telling the facts. And when you get with this women's coalition where they're all talking about women power, well, these same women are letting you be the face of it and then going behind your back, taking your men, doing this interracial thing. And then, can you not? Listen, man, you got to pay attention to stuff, man. I pay attention to stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to throw your rock and hide your hand with me. And I'm not going to allow, I'm just being real. I'm not going to allow, black women from America, sometimes I, go back, but any other ethnic group, I don't know why you're coming at me, so I'm not going to entertain it. I want y'all to know that. So if any other ethnic group's coming at me, I don't even entertain it because I don't know why you're coming at me. You're not going to use the disguise of, we're all women, and no. I'm not the demographic of men causing you problems. So what you're not going to do is project that onto me because it's easy to pick on the black man. Go after the group that made you upset about it. I bet you won't do it. I bet you won't do it. Who you think you fooling? I bet you won't do it. So it's easy to go after, the minority group because, but you start going after those certain groups like, the men that you make. Yeah, I think that, you get some pushback. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you conflate stuff, get the, and this is just, the powers that be doing this as well. Turn the black man against the black woman being as strong as she is. You know what I'm saying? Once you turn her against us, then it allows, other groups to come in and start bashing the black man on top of that. And we don't even have our woman with us anymore, right? She's number one talking about, deleting babies, all this kind of crazy stuff, listening to the media because they're hurt from the men that they chose to be with or the situation that they grew up in. And instead of taking accountability, they're just allowing other groups to be the shoulder to cry on instead of like going to an individual man they want to be with and, finding that right guy and, taking the time to get to know him and then open up to that guy, going to other groups. Oh yeah, they're all talking about this and that. Are you insane? Do you not know how the feminist movement started in the first place? Right? Piggybacked off the civil rights. You gotta pay attention to stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? White women wanted to be able to work. They did what they needed to do to get that done. Are you going to continue to let there be another generation of that happening again? And you know what I'm saying? Don't take this wrong. Any other Caucasian women out there, any other ethnic groups that understand what I'm saying, you're not going to take it wrong. If you're taking it wrong, then you know what I'm saying is true and you're someone that's taking advantage of it. So you should take offense to it. So I hope you do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to spit truth. I'm not here worried about your feelings, man. I'm not worried about your feelings. A lot of people dance around stuff and not say things. Well, I will see other groups of women bashing me. And I'm like, what have I ever done to you? Oh, you're a man. Not the man causing you problems. Are you insane? So what are we doing here? Oh, okay. Okay. Found another way to discriminate against black men. I think's not. I don't care. I don't care if black women and black children get behind you. You ain't gonna say nothing to me. You ain't gonna say nothing to me. I barely let black women say you ain't gonna say nothing to me. I don't know what reason you got a problem with me. I dismiss that stuff. So automatically no content creators. If you try to bash a Leo or whatever, and don't take offense to it, but if you're not a black woman, I'm like, I ain't worried about it. I don't know what your reason is to come at me. You could just be mad at a black man standing up on his own and it bothers you from the blood in your veins and you want to find a way to make it seem like that's not what it is and come at me as somebody. I'm not dumb like that. You can fool everybody else, but I don't even let it enter my psyche. You're automatically dismissed. The only ones that sometimes I allow into my psyche a little bit are black women. If you're a group of other women, if you're not talking along the lines of the kind of vibration I'm on, I have listen. At least with the black women, I can kind of understand based off of what I mean. This is be real about it, right? But I don't know why y'all coming at me, man. The same way my ex, I had no idea. It really seemed like on some racial stuff. And then what I can do, y'all can keep doing is being like, oh well, you just have trauma, you got to get over. Lady, listen, man. And you have traumas that's causing you to feel like it's okay to talk about it. I don't hardly ever do this unless it involves me. But it's kind of weird to me when I see, people just talking openly and freely and kind of discriminating and kind of doing too much, and no one's just because it's all women are trying to relate to each other. And no, man, I don't care what you're trying to relate to. I don't care I'm a black man who I gotta always be on my P's and Q's at all times every time I step outside my door. So I don't care if you're black, white, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You coming at me, I'm analyzing why you're doing it. And if I can dismiss as many haters as possible without even having to entertain it, then I'm gonna do it. So if you hating on me and you're out, I'm unless we on a show or something, and you can explain to me in some kind of detail as to, because I'm gonna make you explain it to me, and you're gonna have to have a good reason, because I have words, and I guarantee when I get about 2 or 3 layers deep, it's gonna all fall apart, and you're gonna seem like a bigot or a racist or something. I can guarantee it, because it's gonna be like, we're in the same boat. You over here talking about women, black men in the same boat as women are, so why are you messing with us? Because Pookie and Ray Ray? Who told you to pick Pookie and Ray Ray? Who told you to pick Pookie and Ray Ray? That'd be like me saying, okay, since my ex is white, all white, I'm not doing that. I'm not saying automatically all Caucasian women. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is there's certain things I noticed that her and her family did that I will pay attention to from this point forward, dealing with that group all the way around. But anybody with any sense would do stuff like that. Like looking for certain signs and certain things that seem like they might be undercover or something like that. But I gotta be real with y'all about this, and I want other men to pay attention to this stuff too, and I want women to too, and I want people to start standing in their own lanes, and I want people to stop oh, we're just women, it's all women against all men. No, lady, it's not like that. It's not like that. Some women will get more of a pass in life than other women. Some women will not deal with certain circumstances as other women. So why are y'all putting yourselves all under the same umbrella just to go against the men that traumatized you, that you're toting on throughout your life and projecting onto other people? It doesn't make any, and this is what I see. So if I see this, you wonder why I'm unbothered. Why would I let everybody walking around with all this unhealed trauma binding, and then finding a way to discriminate against people that they don't even know based off of trauma bonds from people that they've allowed themselves to experience in their life that no one forced upon them? And even if it was a childhood issue or whatever, as an adult, no one's making you walk around carrying that trauma around. No one's saying that you need to grow, you need to heal. You need to heal. And anyone telling you, oh, it's okay. No, man, it ain't good for your soul. It ain't good for nobody around you. You need to heal. And that's why I'm celibate, because a bunch of unhealed people with a bunch of demons on them running around here trying to find different fancy ways to phrase things to say, hey, can you please take these demons on you from me? Please, please. I don't care how you phrase it. That's all I hear. Take my demons. Take my demons. No, no, no. Phrase it however you want. You ain't man enough to handle a woman like me. All I hear is demons all over you. That's all I hear. You're broke. I hear demons on you, right? Go ahead and block me. I hear demons on you, right? That's all I hear. You know what I mean? No one's making you watch me. No one's making you pursue me. You're doing that and the demons on you. Because what I do with you guys that come my way, I just block you. And I don't think twice about you after that. I don't have no demons on me. I'm not letting no one be on no demon time around me. Nah. You take that on. Get somebody else to do it. I just block you and keep it trucking. That way I'm not giving y'all any negative energy. And subscribers and followers, I am going to look at the chat. I just got to get this all out. It'll mess me up if I look at the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to pay that no attention. I'm not letting any demons in my world. I'm cleansing and keeping my energy clean, and my life's just so good every day. I have some hater coming at me because I like to dance or if I like to sing a little bit, or they want to get a little bit, show a little bit more skin color than me. I want you to be inspired, but I'm not gonna let you gaslight me. You can be inspired, get blocked, keep watching me, and keep being inspired and keep doing what you do, but you want to affect me in my reality. I won't see it. And for some reason, these people have a problem with you not seeing them trying to gaslight and clown you. Ain't that about a bitch? You know what I'm saying? So I'm supposed to, and this is what you have to stop doing. Please don't listen to somebody telling you you're letting them get to you if you react. No, they're playing in your energy. React. Say what you have to say. Block. Move on. You acting like it's not happening and allow it to continue to happen and them to continue to play in your energy, and that demon has not been called out. Call that demon out. That demon will ditch them. They'll be stuck in the shame, and they can continue to do it. The more they do it, the more you know that demon is gone. And they're stuck with shame, and they're trying to get their ego back through doing a bunch of clown, whatever they do on your social media, or, group chats, or, whatever they do. You know how these clowns have all these, they use tech to feel powerful in the background, chatting like a bunch of hyenas, while you're the lion walking around by yourself, roaming your territory, wishing somebody would say your name or stick their head up, but they will not. They will not. It's just want to play in your energy. So don't play with them. Don't act like you, listen, man. I don't know what this new thing is to act like your enemy is not getting to you. And if you're bringing it up in a video, they've gotten to you enough, do something about it. I'm not saying dwell on it, just do something about it and move on. If you're making videos of saying don't let them get to you, and listen, if you are paying attention to what it seems like other people hating on somebody getting to them, then you're watching too hard, or you've had it happen to you, and you believe the best action is ignoring someone planning your energy. That's not my approach. I'm teaching you something here, okay? I'm trying to learn you something. Pay attention. Don't let it. See, I don't listen to none of y'all because y'all got this old way in talking about. Has the old way of talking about the way y'all been doing, has it been working? Nah, I think's not. So let me teach you something. You know, the one that's making change, the one that I can notice if I say something about, hey, listen, y'all, stop making all about females in the reads, where women are saying, hey, listen, it's just about energy, y'all, so don't take offense to it. That wasn't being said before. Nah, it's a disclaimer, watching my content, it's triggering them. So either one way or another, they'll say, listen, I'm going to call it like I see it. You're still triggered. You're still watching my content. I'm still in your head. Or it could be the ones like, hey, it's just energy, so y'all don't take offense to it. Da, da, da. Wasn't saying it before. You're watching my content. I'm in your head. You're learning something. You're paying attention. It makes me know, never mind how you take it, how you come at me about it. You're still changing. And the overall picture is the men are able to come in and feel more comfortable. So I paved the way for them. Come at me all you want to. I still won. God still won. Salute. You know what I mean? You're not hurting me. Y'all start doing your nails and wearing makeup or whatever, and then try to clown me about it because I've been telling y'all to straighten up or whatever. How are you hurting me? You're getting more views. Your subscribers are getting a better representation of yourself, being represented like a professional, like you wash your butt every day. It's a win-win. The whole community wins. So if you try to come at me, so what does it matter to me? You don't think I've been a sergeant, I've been a leader forever. You don't think my soldiers have stuff to say to me? I had soldiers in Iraq with weapons that were fully loaded. I don't care what y'all say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are children and you think that I'm a child with y'all. Meaning, and I say children, I don't do with age. It's your souls are young. And not only that, you've never done nothing or seen nothing. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. You got, oh, he's so unbothered. Because I've seen it all. You ain't showing me nothing new. Like, show me something new by stop being a demon. Show me something new by giving the same way I give and helping people out and giving back to people. Then I'd be surprised. But all you demons out here that just do everything and want to make everybody feel like you know everything, and you chasing clout and trying to get views and traumatizing people and keeping people stuck in mental prisons by continuously talking about going back to their exes and what their exes are doing. And who cares? I heard a woman the other day talking about your ex looks good. Lady, according to who? What scale? You? Well, you're not that much of a looker. So why are you talking about an ex looks good? Who cares what an ex looking like? You, if they're an ex for a reason. We wouldn't even care if they're like a model. What does that person's face got to do with their soul? Absolutely nothing. See, getting caught up in looks what got us in the situation in the first place. So what point are you trying to make? Nothing, just being stupid. Yeah, I know. I know. They love doing this kind of stuff. And and I appreciate everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Melissa. Oh, Fendi, you know, Star Goddess. Hey, what's going on, gorgeous? How you doing tonight? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? You get my text? Hope you did. You know what I mean? I understand if you're busy or whatever, you ain't in the mood, you ain't in the mood. You know what I mean? You don't tell me anything. You're a grown woman. You always respectful to me. I ain't one of them dudes that you gotta, keep in touch with every day. Shoot, I know y'all got lives going on. You know what I mean? You ain't never said nothing disrespectful to me, so we all good. So look, I mean, I'm in a different place now. There's too many good women out here. Like too many good women out here to be letting the internet see, guys, y'all got to stop letting the internet dictate to you what your field of view is, because it's very jaded and biased. They're trying to push for this women's empowerment thing, which are not looking at the bigger agenda here, which is to keep us separated. So they know that real men aren't going to take women with a huge body count. I was in a live the other day, and I on TikTok. I don't normally do that. I went in a live, and a guy, he invited me up, and I took over his whole live. He had to kick me out of there. He had to kick me out of there. And I don't mean to take over nobody's nothing, y'all. Really, I was just in there having a good time, and everybody was feeling it, man. This one was trying to give me your number on it, talking about, yeah, King David, I'm going through a divorce too, and yeah, sweetheart. Hey, listen, if you watch me on YouTube, don't worry, I'll be back on that guy's live again. I'm gonna get your number. Because I like the way she talks. See, she went through a breakup and she got some therapy, whatever, and she just stays in her feminine energy. She checked a bunch of dudes while never raising her voice, and I mean, she was cooking them up. I'm like, ooh. I was even like, yeah, I might want to be careful. I was even like that. Like, I might want to be, because when a woman won't even get out of her frame and start yelling and rah, 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 it's like, oh, that's a calculated thinking woman right there. Respect. Because if I get you out of your frame and you yelling and you barking like a dude, when dudes do it, we automatically know you're the weakest person in the room. So if a woman's doing it, kind of goes without saying. I've had women like right in my face, la, la, and I'm just like, I'll be like, they be like, ah, I'm like that's them. This is them, and I'm just like, ain't nobody worried about you. I'm just being real. Ain't nobody. Look, man, I don't even be like going. I don't even be like really want to fight like small dudes or dudes like my size that don't know that I'm trained, right? I only go after bigger dudes. So what? I mean, it don't make no sense to me. All that masculinity and that energy that you're, and then the craziest part is how do you know the only guys that y'all are fooling into getting with your masculine selves are different levels of Pookie and Ray Ray. Y'all think there's one Pookie and Ray Ray. No, fool. There's Pookie and Ray Ray that have their own places, that are managers. They're still codependent losers. They're juggling women. They seem like any guy that's a player is a Pookie and Ray Ray. Dude gotta have women to like feed off of your can I say Yannies? Whatever, man. I'm already getting flagged. You know what I'm saying? Your sweet Yannies. You know what I'm saying? They gotta feed. They need that. You know what I'm saying? Fountain of youth. That's what it is. And they just keep feeding off of it. And then y'all just keep coming back because they telling you what you want to hear. While a guy like me is like, nah, you need to work on this, this, and this, and this. And screw you. I got a guy. He's a manager. While that guy's got a bunch of women that he's over here feeding off of y'all's precious. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about the doggone portal of life right there, man. Literally, fountain of youth. Giving it away to a dirtbag who probably wipes his butt back to front. Just because he's telling you, oh, you're a queen. You're a goddess. You're a mother. And you're just like, oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you might be that, but you ain't acting like it. Y'all ain't the women of old. Y'all ain't the black women of back in the day. Y'all ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be over here twerking everywhere you can go, and then talking about you the no. Y'all think y'all some new generation of woman that didn't want to do that back in the day? Nah, they just knew better. I want to be able to get a man some point in time. Them Freaknik videos are working their way around. What do y'all think these videos y'all got going on right now gonna do? Disappear into the night? I think's not. There's gonna be a day of reckoning. You know what I'm saying? Them Freaknik chicks that I got they're reckoning right now and talking about it, and they ain't even nowhere near what y'all doing. Don't take my word for it. Hey, Pookie and Ray Ray got you, right? Because he got a decent place and a decent car in his mama's name, right? He's a manager somewhere, and he only got 2 side chicks. He only got 2 different baby mamas, right? Why listen to me? I ain't that fine, right? He ain't that hot, right? He don't sound that good, right? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But hey, be okay with settling, right? Pookie and Ray Ray always there, and you get a different level of Pookie and Ray Ray, and you swear up and down you got a man. It's a Pookie and Ray Ray if you're still looking for another one. It's a Pookie and Ray Ray if he's not upgrading you as a woman. He's a Pookie and Ray Ray if he's not making you feel fulfilled and no one can get to you because your life is so great with your man and you feel complete that can't nobody get in the way of that. Like you're done. No, you're online getting triggered by every hot dude that you wish you had, like me. Get on here and gaslight me all you want to. I don't care. I don't care. Wear shades and a hat. Ooh, confirmation. Get on here and wear shades and a hat. Grow a beard, ladies. Start using a little roller thing on your face and start growing your facial hair out. Go ahead and start taking some steroids and get your cuts on. Do whatever you gotta do to look like me. I don't care what you do. I block y'all anyway when if the thumbnail looks suspect, if the title looks suspect, or if I start watching a video and you're just gaslighting and it's like, I think she's trolling me. I don't need to know if you are or not. Your energy's off. You know what I can do with a woman that I, listen to or watch? I don't have to watch her. I ain't got to skip nothing. I can put the phone down and work out to her talking about whatever she's talking about. Honestly, sometimes I just like listening to a woman with a good soul that the tone of her voice is like, it serenades me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even care what she's talking about. You know what I mean? Which most times they're talking good stuff. But, they could even be like, to all my ladies out there, I know I don't want to hear that stuff, but it'd be like, you know what? Do your thing, girl. You sound good. All you wicked ones out there, your voice annoys me. As soon as you get started, I'm like, I want to listen to her. She's sounding, but I know you're going to say something crazy because your tone's off. I'm getting like a chill a little bit down my spine. And then the minute you do it, which not that far into it, man, this guy right here losing his mind. Oh, gone. I don't hear about that stuff, man. Guy what? Supposed to be energy. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? You pandering to women. You know what I mean? I just, listen. And ladies, take this into account. Whatever you feed yourself, whatever you let your psyche see, whatever you think that you're getting away with while you're watching these readers on here or spiritualists or anyone on here that's making content where they're talking to you about going back to an ex, entertaining an ex, or anything that hurts you. You're talking about you entertaining it or whatever, not getting over it. Man, that's not your friend. That's not your friend. That's not a good person. That's a wicked person, man, that's online for views and harvesting energy. That's it. And whatever you allow your psyche to take in, you don't think it's nothing to you. It is. If you're watching videos talking about your ex, do you not know that your subconscious manifests your reality? Do you not know these goofies are putting witchcraft on you by having that putting it in your psyche? They're literally implanting it in your psyche. I cut them all off now, but I used to watch them. When I was watching them, I watched how these women talk, repeating things. They're implanting stuff into your mind. So you're constantly, basically, you're manifesting your ex back to you because every time you stop thinking about them, you go online, somebody put a title like, yeah, you doing it big. You click on it. Your ex is thinking about you and miss you and love you so much. You got to give them another shot. They're going to come back in your life no matter what. What happened with the title? Y'all play too much, man. You can't fool me, though. I seen all you clowns. Why do you think I got 60 plus chicks blocked, man? I ain't got time for y'all trying to... Listen, be careful whatever you're allowing your psyche, your subconscious, to take in. You have to be careful because these people, they'll sound good because you're going through whatever, but they're programming you. It's like a small program. It's not on the same level as like what the powers that be do, but it's still programming. That way you keep coming back for your next fix. Oh, what is my ex doing now? What is my ex doing now? Who in the world cares? Like, I don't, there's nothing that I will leave a video when they talk about an ex. Who cares what, that's that person's business. Even if it's 2 weeks after you broke up, if it's done, listen, people just don't really be breaking up, I guess, right? Everybody's okay with this poly stuff and what society's telling you about giving your soul away, give your body away to everybody. Why? So a little bit of pleasure you get, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna give your body away to just anybody. Everything that your body is. The miracle it takes for you to get here, be here, stay here, man, and you're gonna give it to just anybody because society's saying, hey, it don't matter, and get your lick back, and man. And then y'all be like, how is his skin glowing, and why is he able to manifest? Because I can see the devil in my face, and get the fuck out my face. That's what I do. While y'all just let him play in your face. All right, well, stop wondering. That's why you're mad at me, because I'm living like I say I am. And y'all are fake, and nothing's coming from whatever you're doing. You want to like do some spell work and abracadabra and wait on God to do everything for you. I don't do no spell work, fool. I pray to God, give me the strength to do what I need to get done. Tell me what I need to do. And I move on that. See, y'all just lazy, man. Let's just be real about it. You're lazy. You're mad that I'm calling you out for being lazy, but it ain't going to change nothing. Because you're going to still be lazy. I'm going to block you. I ain't never going to see you in my reality again. And you're going to still watch me every day. You're going to come back and see what I'm saying next. You're going to hate watch, but you're still going to watch. Hey, what's going on, Tracy? What's going on? Melissa, I appreciate you. I got to bring it back. You're right. Bring old Sergeant Young, And that was Staff Sergeant Promotable Young. I turned down E7. I wanted to get out. Well, why am I going to be a non-commissioned officer? Honestly, y'all get real too. If y'all were in the military and you're a soldier, if I stayed in, I was going to become an officer. It's crazy to stay enlisted. Are you insane? Man, y'all better go green to gold and stop playing around. Get that degree. Go green to gold. Once you make sergeant, go ahead and, because, I get it, right? Everybody believes and knows that the officers are lazy and they don't do nothing. Well, I tell you what, when you get out the military, you're going to be lazy and not doing nothing but sitting on your butt too. So you might as well get started now. Go ahead and go green to gold if you're in the military. Go green to gold, become an officer. That way when you get out the military, you got both sides of the fence, man. You'll be able to relate to people. See, I went from being in the regular army to working for the White House wearing suits, shaking hands with the president and stuff. So I got to see both sides on a high level. And I realized I really relate to regular people better. I really relate to people that show their problems, that work through their problems and don't hide their problems. And that's the reason why I'm always trying to help regular people instead of just using my engineer degree, my charm and stuff like that to just work my way to the top. Because I could do it that way too, fake everything till I make it. But I don't even do that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm a people's person, a regular people's person. Like back in the day when I used to hang out with regular people that made mistakes in their past. And they'd be, why are you hanging out with us? You got a squeaky clean record. Like, I don't know. I can just relate to y'all. Y'all like regular people, man. Like, you did stuff, but you ain't doing nothing now, man. You know what I'm saying? Or, you got a past or you've been arrested. I don't really judge you. You're in the straight and narrow now. Who am I to judge you? Because I know a lot of people that do so much stuff and police will shove it on the rug or this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? And they get by with things and they do horrible, malicious things. You know what I'm saying? Just because the law has got some record on you doesn't mean that, there's not horrible, like really horrible people that get away with things that we have no control of. So I don't, and the more that people get away with things, the more shady they are. And then when shady people get around me and I see the demons on them, and the demons are all the different kind of ways that they use their gifts to trick people. And they're trying to trick me in my face and I can see through everything, but they don't know it. They don't know I can see through everything. And I'm like, this person's trying to play in my face like I'm a fool. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah. I don't deal with that kind of stuff. Because honestly, the higher up you go in any kind of organization, it's really just people that's learned how to be shady and manipulative, right? And get away and fool people. And why would I want to be around those kind of people when I could be around regular people that, they ain't got to do all that kind of stuff to get to the top, when they can be themselves and let the guard down instead of being around people that are so guarded and so masked up. I will never know who they are. You know what I'm saying? People don't look at that. You look at someone and be like, oh, they seem perfect. That should let you know right now there's something wrong with that person. Are you perfect? Nah. So why are you should be like, nah, you got some problems and you hiding it. That's worse. I would rather see somebody that shows their problems and their mistakes so I can see them coming than somebody smiling in my face like they're perfect. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm a real good person. I work hard and I'm not perfect. Who is you? Who is you? Nah, you ain't fooling me. Get up out my face. I ain't done nothing. That's the problem. You seeming like you ain't done nothing. And last I checked, you ain't the perfect one that was walking on this plane. It wasn't your name. Nah, I'm good. I'll pass. Hard pass. We're not gonna do all that kind of stuff. I can't run this up past 12, y'all. So I gotta, I just be getting in the mood and get on here because, I just see a lot of stuff when I'm not, chilling. I get on here, I do a little bit of research, and I'll be sitting there like, a lot of these chicks watching me. Because God won't let me see who's watching me. I don't know. I feel like I'm burp. They don't want me to get this out. I don't know who's watching me. I don't know how popular I'm getting. I don't know. I don't have nobody telling me. So I just don't know. Now, if I like go through the, YouTube or whatever, hit scroll a few times, like with intent, I'll have some videos pop up. And that's really the only way I know, right? Like videos pop up and some of these people out here throw me a bone and be like, all right, look, I know nobody, you don't know no one's watching here. I'm telling you. I'm like, okay. Some people are watching me. And then I don't like eat it up or nothing. I just like keep it trucking. But, other than that, I wouldn't know other than the energy shift. Like I can feel the energy shift. I can feel y'all shifting from hate. Then there was a stage of doubt and investigation. I don't know what y'all were doing. And then now it's like y'all kind of done your investigating or whatever. And you're comfortable with me now. Like I can feel the energy shift, but no one's telling me because everybody assumes I know or I'm getting DM'd and told. No, no, no. No woman that DMs me tells me I'm doing it. They might talk about looks a little bit, but they don't talk. No woman wants to give you a big head. That's the thing. They don't want to give you a big head, so they spend so much time trying to, filter what they say to you that they end up coming out fake and never really letting you know how they really feel, and I'm gone. Right? Like, I don't know why you're not telling me how. You could be a really good woman, you just don't want to give me the big head, but I'm just like, she's seeming like weirdly guarded. And after a certain amount of time, it's going to roll out. I don't need that. Because if I'm telling you how I feel about you, the way I see you, and you're having to, kind of like filter what you say back to me because you're worried about it going to my head, that's too much overthinking stupid stuff. That's too much overthinking stupid stuff. That's manipulative. I don't want that. Right? Like, see, I'm so strong and built myself this way where I can open up myself completely to somebody. Like, as I get comfortable with them without having a guard or a mask. I'm looking for that. Someone that strong. Not someone that's going to wear a mask because they're scared of getting hurt. And then if they get hurt, they're like, oh, well, I wore a mask and I guarded my feelings. You best believe if I leave you, you still gonna hurt. You're still gonna hurt. That's why I try to make sure, man, I have, what I'm saying? I've been a heartbreaker in the past, man. Why do you think I tried to work so hard with the ex, while she was being crazy the whole time? I'm like, well, as long as she ain't cheating, I'll just be, she can keep a job. All right, we'll work on it. You know what I'm saying? She burned up all the money. All right, work on it. Keep having dog fights whenever she run. All right, we'll work on it. Turn everybody against me. Oh, all right, work on it. I just, what I'm saying? Like, it's just the way it is. The ego thing. I'm so glad I had an ego death. I mean, you always have your ego, but the ego death is you getting control of your ego. For those out there that think that your ego's gone, or somebody thinks I'm trying to say my ego's gone. Like, I don't know, my ego's still there. The ego death is you getting control of the ego. The death is the ego dying, like in the way of not being able to control you. The matrix, which is the ego, like the ego's built off the matrix. You know what I'm saying? That died. You know what I'm saying? So now you control that ego thing whenever you feel like using it. You use the ego, the matrix is not using you. That's what I'm trying to say, right? And when I see people operating in their ego, you're still in the matrix. So when I see you, so you can't tell me otherwise. When you're like getting triggered by people that mean nothing to you and you're hate watching people, or hate watching a person, or what I'm saying, you're in your ego. So that means that everything ego driven, money, clout, what people think, you'll be going to other people asking what they think, about what, that's what's going to happen. So I don't need to, like, I'm really good psychologically with I'm really good, man. You're just not going to get nothing past me. That's why a lot of y'all are mad. You can't trick me. You got to come in straight up, and if it don't work, it don't work. If I turn you down, I turn you down. That's the only way it is, man. You cannot. You can't. You can't, man. I'm just being real, man. I'm an engineer. I'm already on that mental capacity, and then I love psychology. Like, I love studying people, man. Personalities and stuff like that. I'm making my own archetypes in my head, and I like doing that because this is what I'll do sometimes, man. I watch readers sometimes, and I'll build archetypes off those readers because those readers are the collective mentality of a certain group of women, and I can build an archetype off that. And then when I'm dating, if a woman has traits off that archetype, I can kind of pretty much be able, oh, she's gonna be like this. You know what I'm saying? And then I can let it play out to see if she actually ends up that way, just for confirmation if I want to or whatever. But and my character profile assessments are spot on. I don't do like y'all do, like use the internet, because the internet smoke and mirrors. No, I'm looking at your personality, how you speak, what your family's saying, all the stuff around the internet. You know what I'm saying? Your mannerisms, if you can make eye contact with me, when you break eye contact, how long you break eye contact. Like when I went to go get the food for my son earlier, and I like a regular woman. Like, I went and picked the food up, and this young lady had to been like 23 or 24. She could have been a little bit older, just young. I don't know, but she looked that age, and she wasn't looking at me. So she came around the corner, wasn't looking at me, and she looked up at me, and I seen it on her face automatically, like, like starstruck. And I was like, yeah, I got an order for David. And then she went to go get it, and she brought it back, and she was giving me the receipt, and she was locked eyes on either my chest or my crotch. I don't know what. She was just staring, eyes low. And I was like, hey, can I get the receipt? And she started stuttering. And I just started smiling. I'm like, oh, it's okay. I like that. I'm not trying to throw on some Angelina Jolie eyes and throw some attitude towards you, because I have to cover the fact that I'm just, mesmerized by you. No, it's a regular woman having a normal reaction to some guy she finds extremely attractive. Not trying to cover it up. Authentic, genuine response to something that's like real to her. If I would have had someone else and she would have seen me, because she didn't see me coming. A lot of times women like to see you coming so they can get themselves together, so that way they can kind of be composed. She didn't see me coming when I came up in there, so she was completely taken out, and that's fine. I'm used to women somewhat, stuttering a little bit because they don't know. It's not that. It's just that you guys are just, you really like me. You want to come across the right kind of way, or you like what you see and you want to come across. I prefer that than somebody trying to downplay the way they really feel about what they see. You got to really be careful about that kind of stuff. If you're doing a lot of work to try to throw me off, I'm not even going to need to know exactly why you're doing it, or the individual things you're doing to throw me off, or the possible mental games you're playing. I've dealt with that. I'm one of the people that wrote the books on mental games back when I was a younger guy. Like, I was way, if you don't know, way ahead of my game, as far as mental games go. Way ahead of man. I was like in my mid-20s, making 100,000, had a townhouse, fully decorated it myself, looked like something out of a movie, a bunch of glass and stuff, with a pond behind my house, with an Acura, Mercedes, and a Ducati. Do you think I listened to what they were saying? No, I don't listen to what these women were saying. I was just presenting myself this way, and if they wanted to talk to me, I'd be like, okay, I ain't looking for nothing serious, da-da-da-da-da. I mean, I wrote the book on this stuff. So when women are trying to do it to me now, it's like, man, I was one of the blueprints for this watered down version of what we're doing, you know what I'm saying, 20 years ago. So what do you think you're gonna do, or what are you showing me? What you're showing me is you're a woman with no discipline, because any woman can get it from any man, pretty much. If the man is, what do you? That's not nothing. I can't stand when women act like it's a flex to show that they can get a. Any woman can get sex from a. Come on, man. Come on. What does that mean? I'm a handsome dude. I can get it from a woman. You know what I'm saying? If I really wanted to, y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all be talking to every dude like he's ugly. He's ugly and he don't have any kind of charisma or charm or confidence. No, no. Y'all be looking stupid talking to me like that. I'll be like, you must not know who I am. Man, you know who I am. You just must think I don't have the confidence enough to call you out. I will call you out. You know what I'm saying? That's why none of these chicks be saying my name in other videos. Or, if anybody got a problem with me, nobody. Listen, whoever my ex ran off with, as much junk as I used to talk in the videos, man, look, dude ain't even got enough guts to even, like, sit. You see what I'm saying? Nobody wants to deal with me. Like, not on that level. It's one thing to be on my good side, but, like, when you ain't about that life, and I'm completely about that life in every kind of way, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I ain't even that serious. I mean, I'll take this off your hands. I'm like, hey, it ain't mine. It was just my turn, homie. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't about that life as far as contacting me about what I say. They don't want the problems. They do not want those kind of problems, man. So this internet thing is all that. These are people that know me in person. Y'all internet people don't really know me like that. It's just all fun and games, and women like to do that kind of stuff. Just like with my crazy exes, I used to have beats just to piss them off. Cause what will happen is when you're narcissistic or you're just like crazy like that, they don't care if you listen to them. They just want to scream at you and tell you what they have to say, and then walk off and feel better. But when you put the headphones on, there's noise cancellation. And you can't even hear nothing. Man, they get so, cause it's like it's a ego thing, man. It's a shot to their ego that they can't just tell you what they feel, whether you listen or not, right? The fact that they feel like they should be able to do it and you're not allowing them to. See, I have all kind of different ways I can get away from a narc, that I know how to trigger narcs. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody with sense, women with sense don't argue with dudes like that. Like, start argument. And listen, y'all don't want a man. You just want to argue with men. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? You just want to argue with a man. And then the funniest part to me is when women disappear. I don't know. I guess I'm not moving fast enough or something. And they disappear. And they really must have guys chasing them. I'm writing like doggone near book. Well, writing a book, but writing books on doggone near narcissism. That's a narc tactic. Breadcrumbing. You know what I'm saying? Being a runner and all that. Ghosting. Man, listen, I'm telling you right now, when a chick ghosts me, the first thing I say is bet. You know what bet means? It means it's a wrap. Don't bring your stinking ass back around. Like, once you ghost, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I hit you back up, like, when I find some time. Because I didn't have time before. I just recently managed to get time. But I talk about this stuff all the time in videos. So they can't act like they don't know I don't have time. No, they expect for me to drop everything I'm doing, which I'm trying to build an empire and generational wealth for my son and my grandkids. But they think that I'm supposed to drop all that for them as if I would, right? But they see the energy I'm putting into whatever I'm doing. And a lot of women will automatically want you to put the energy into them. Like, they see that focus and what and they just like, I want all that. You're insane. I can see you coming a mile away acting that way. You know what I mean? You just got to be careful. So if somebody want to disappear and pull the ghost, I can understand from their perspective, how guys are thirsty and how women are thirsty and how women don't have no kind of like morals or values like that anymore. Not all ladies, I'm saying just the women. And they will collect bodies and then try to gaslight people into thinking that is something that women have always done, and it's something that should have been accepted in society from the beginning of time. And that's just not the way it is. If it was meant to be that way, it would have always been that way. God would have it be that way. Obviously not. Obviously not. I'm not sitting over here saying that all men running around trying to get all women pregnant is right. I didn't say that. What I said was women running around here throwing it around as if they can't get it from any guy they want to makes no sense. How is that liberation? It's not. It's wanting to be irresponsible and not having any accountability for it. Man, like, you don't, it ain't even like dudes get like points like that with women and men when it comes to sleeping with a bunch of people. So why would women get it? At least a guy can be a provider and a protector. Who are you providing for? Who are you protecting? Any woman I get with, I know her money's her money. I don't need you to go half on nothing. I'll take care of everything else. Who are you protecting? You ain't protecting me from shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. So if you're not gonna, you know what I mean? I'm just being real. You just gotta like think about this kind of stuff. What's your value? Are you gonna keep decreasing your value by collecting more bodies? Oh, I can fool them. No, you can't fool me into thinking that you only had a few bodies while you moving like a whole man, a whole alpha male. Who are you fooling? You think a woman that's had barely any men is gonna move like a man? Do you think she's gonna be masculine like a man? Do you think she's gonna act like she's had so many different options of men that I know I can do better? No, she's not gonna be like that because she's gonna put some time into things because she don't have all them other options she's had before, some other men. So she can be super picky and try to like find this needle in a haystack of a guy, you know, that'll allow her to get away with this, and this, while also being this, and this. No, you're not gonna get it that way. And then try to gaslight men. Why do you like them younger? Well, why won't we get somebody in their 20s? That's less mental games. The older you get, the more mental games you're gonna play. You know what I'm saying? For real, man and woman. You know what I mean? But women do it, period, most of the time. So they're definitely gonna do it as they get older because they gotta manipulate you into believing that, even though they've given the, I'm not saying all, but some of their best years away to some Pookie and Ray Ray, they're trying to convince you that, hey, listen, you know, you need to be taking this. You know? Listen, man, I'm on this thing where it's like a reality for me. I'm not gonna live in your fantasy. I'm looking at women with low body counts that don't have a bunch of mileage and that wear and tear. That wear and tear, I'm not just talking about the physical wear and tear, but the mental wear and tear of getting continued bad men over and over and over, and then blaming it on someone else. It doesn't make any sense. You don't have to open up to these men. You don't have to open up to them. So why do you keep getting them, and then why do you keep blaming everybody else for you getting and ending up with these same men? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not going to participate. So you're not going to be able to gaslight me for wanting to stay single. Give me a reason not to be not. You're not going to gaslight me for wanting to be celibate. Give me a good reason not to be celibate. Why should I risk my health with you women that are out here throwing your bodies around everybody, you know, when I want to be around for my son, and all you're doing is adding up more bodies? I don't need your sexual experience. Why in the world would I want sexual experience on the woman I'm with? I want to teach her everything. So gaslight that however you want to, but if you're gaslighting what I just said, you don't have a man. So why don't you reflect on that? While you're gaslighting what I just said, oh, he wants to be in control. I don't need for you. Listen, you can have all the sexual experience you want to. In that bedroom, you think you're going to do stuff, I'm taking all control. You're going to do what I tell you to do. You're going to put your head down and tell you, you're going to, hey, listen, we're going to be moving like, I don't care. And if you don't like that, then we're not meant to ever be sexual. But however you feel and perceive me while making content, you don't know me outside of this. Moon knows who I am. He knows I'm a very, bold type of person, right? You know what I mean? And the women I've been with know I'm nothing like the way that I come across online, because there's a place for everything. There's a time and a place for everything, right? So I'm just telling you, man, y'all gotta take a step back, kind of take a little bit of reflection and be like, so you mean to tell me all I gotta do is just keep my legs closed and be positive and just bask in my femininity? Yeah. I don't need your job. I don't need your money. You know what I mean? I don't need your sexual experience. All that stuff is BS. That stuff to make you feel good, man. To make you feel good. And I'm not saying that you can't have that stuff. But I'm not going to be taking no woman with a bunch of bodies that's going to sit here and move and act like a man and then try to gaslight me into thinking that's okay. No. No. You hear the song playing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you hear Queen B over here. Man, I'm putting this out, man. You know, I'm about to get off here. It's 12 o'clock. I gotta stop doing this, man. Supposed to went to sleep an hour ago, man. All right. I'm gonna make myself get up at 3:30, 4 o'clock regardless. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But look, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer. I'm gonna be getting up. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it 3 or 4. I'll probably get up at 5 or 6, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, once I get up at 3, then go back to sleep or something like that. But I'm really not stressing none of it anymore, y'all. I get it done when I get it done. You know what I mean? Shoot. I got everything running like I need for it to run. At this point, it's about keeping the content flowing, and then just, God will make it work. I'll end up, running into somebody or something will happen. You know what I'm saying? Like something will happen, somebody want to collab or something. Somebody worth something, somebody aligns with what I do, and I won't have a problem with it. Because I ain't asking nobody, you know what I mean? I don't really care about. I don't even know who to even go after to do that stuff with. I mean, I got my own friends or stuff I do collabos with that I know in person. But any of these online people, man, I don't know who these people are. They're going to reach out to me, man. I don't know who these people are. I'm also not trying to ride nobody's back to get to the top either. I don't really care. I just want to do some collabo content, which I got people I can do that with. I already done worked something out with Moon, so just got to record it. You know what I mean? All I got to do is record it or start recording them. And everybody settled in here. So just some food for thought, I'm gonna put out a lot of information tonight, and I hope that the ladies that are out here trying to find a good man took some good notes, which I'm sure y'all did. All my haters out there, the female haters out there that compete with men, that's really where a lot of the problem come from. A lot of y'all are out there competing with me. You're weird. You're weird. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to get to a guy like me. You're just not gonna be able to. You don't have the mental capacity. You know what I'm saying? I just hate to say it. I'm operating out of your mental capacity, man. Kevin Gates said something like that. I'm operating outside of your frame of mind, your frame of thinking. You can't understand what I'm doing. You don't even see there are some women out there, ladies out there that do, and I've run across their channels. And some of y'all, like some of them, the quieter ones, like they know exactly what I'm doing. All right? But y'all big mouths out there, y'all know nothing. And if you know a little bit, you're so jealous of that, you're competing with it, you really don't know what I got going on in the background. You know what I'm saying? By the time you know, it'll be too late. It really make no difference, right? Yeah, I mean, I like messing with y'all because I'm like the wrong person to be trying to psychologically mess with. I'm the wrong, and I'll mess your head up in my sleep. I won't even, not my sleep, but like easily. Without even like breaking a sweat. You be all messed up in the head and I won't even be thinking about it. I'm already living rent-free in y'all's heads, man. Do you think that's by happenstance? No, I'm a really good guy. I'm working every day to become the best version of man I can be. Well, guess what that means? If I'm trying to be the best version of the man I can be, I'm going to probably end up being the kind of guy that most women want to be with, even if you're hating on me. Seeing me trying to improve myself daily and being a good father and whatnot, you're still going to get turned on by me. You're still going to get worked up. It's human nature. You're designed to like a man like me. Regardless how goofy you act or you want to come across, you're designed to like a man like me. So, it is what it is. I'm not going to hold y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm about to get flagged for this video again, but it don't matter to me because my message is getting out there, and hopefully I can help some guys out and some women come to a good understanding. We don't care, and probably the ladies too, because none of the ladies listen to what these women are talking about, all this negative stuff about men. They're going to still try for themselves, especially if they find them attractive. They're going to be like, I think I'm going to try them out myself. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind. So, no, we're not listening to you, and know that, it's funny. It's funny, and know that I know that you love me if you keep coming back over here and watching me. I know it's all love. You gonna say what you say? I know it's all love. You can't get enough of me. So I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I'm saying, top of the world. Yeah, I mean, look, songs just rolling out over here, man. Like, what can I say? Life is great. You know, I'm getting haters, y'all. Like, people that are investing time. I'm getting to the point where haters, they used to kind of shade me slightly. They can't deny me anymore. They're straight up shading me now. Like, it ain't even kind of like a slight. No, they can't deny me anymore. See, that's what I look at. I'm like, wow, like I put something out, y'all responding the same day. Wow, yeah. You can't even, like, what I'm saying, like, keep yourself together for a day or two if they try to shade. Y'all be dropping it right after. It's like, yo, man, I'm undeniable at this point. You can't even act like I don't exist anymore. All you're doing is showing me where I'm at. As far as because I don't know how many of y'all are looking. Y'all go through a lot of, extreme extents to make sure that I can't tell who's whatever. All I gotta do is watch the responses to my videos. Obviously, you watching them, so that shows me and that shows my hidden haters too. It be them haters that be trying to say slick stuff and knowing I'm a seer. Especially, well, they know I'm a seer because someone be talking goofy like, block me. Yes, of course. I'm happy to oblige. I am more than happy to oblige. Trust me. You know what I mean? I'll block you so quick. I'll block you so quick. Don't even bother trying to gaslight it. By saying something about, somebody blocking you, you're showing how triggered you are that you get blocked. You shouldn't even care. If you're not watching them like that, if what that person was saying wasn't true, then you wouldn't care if you were getting blocked. Apparently, what I'm saying must be ringing true for you to be bothered by the fact that you're getting blocked. Why would you care if I'm just some weirdo that's blocking random people that aren't doing anything wrong? We both know you're trying to be shady, and the fact that I'm not going to never see it again, it kind of defeats your purpose in being shady. You might have to find somebody else to shade that ain't blocked you yet. Make the difference, man. Be as goofy as you want to be. Continue to watch me. Your boy knows how to balance his energies out, cleanse his energy. I know when someone's in my energy because, remember, I block people. So if I get a random thought about some cornball that I definitely wouldn't be thinking about, you're probably thinking about me, cornball. You know what I'm saying? I'm not interested. You are definitely not my type. Definitely not my type. So let that apply to whoever it needs to apply to. You know who you are. Stop thinking about me so doggone hard. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're acting like you ain't paying me no attention. Going somewhere, man. I can see through it all. A gift and a curse. Gift and a curse. So, ain't a curse. Ain't a curse. Let me stop saying that. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes you don't want to know and see through everything everybody's saying, or you want to be able to watch TV and know that this person is not trying to, this celebrity is running a gimmick right here where they're acting like they're going to prison and getting out to try to get publicity, or they're doing. I want to be able to be fooled by some of that stuff to keep it trucking, but I see through everything. It's not like an on and off switch. So anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer. I'm gonna let y'all go. Ladies out there, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, obviously. All my subscribers, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. If you guys do me a favor, hit the like button. That'd be great. And to my haters, listen, I'm going to continue to make content about you guys every now and again. Make some money off of you. It's okay. Vent all you want to. Drop as many videos you want to. Go off. Scream if you feel like it. No one cares. No one cares. I'm gonna block you and keep it trucking, man. I'm gonna be real. I actually thought I was gonna be blocking more on TikTok, but I've actually been blocking more on YouTube. And I'm telling you what, man, ever since all this blocking, I'm getting some really good channels popping up. And that's a lesson for me. You think I'm gonna stop doing it now when I got good channels popping up, a good feed, and the channels that are popping up are more in alignment with me. They're talking, even if they're not talking about my situation. It's in alignment with me. It's not counter to what's going on with me, right? Even if they slide in unwanted or unasked for advice, it's not like shady stuff where they're trying to basically be your mama or your daddy, like you don't know how to take care of yourself. That's more along the alignment of me and where I'm vibing at. So on the least, I'm getting rid of low vibrational people, cleansing that out. So just pay attention to stuff like that, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you any longer. Get up out of here. Y'all know how it goes. Peace, love, and light. Be back on here sometime tomorrow. I got to give myself 2 to 3 hours, man, of my meditation, AM workout, um, yoga stuff, man. Got to do that every AM, but if I get up late, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll get started making content after that. But I'll definitely make content tomorrow, right? But today I was like, yeah, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I ain't gonna do it because I ain't gotta work hard like that anymore. I've already made my base, my empire. I'm just building onto it. I want to make sure the stuff I put out is really good stuff. You know, um, I got a name for myself. No one says anything to me about knowing who I am or whatever, but that in itself lets me know I have a name for myself. I will sometimes go and do things just to see if somebody's gonna come back at me, and they don't. That lets me know I got a name for myself. And you don't want this kind of heat, man. You don't want this kind of pressure. Hit that like button, hit that heart button, and keep it trucking. They don't be wanting to like respond to what I be saying. They be like, oh, he's gonna cook me. Oh, yeah, I am gonna cook you up. Trust and believe. I leave you a comment, and I'm telling you I'm blocking you or going off on you because what you said in the video is BS. Best believe I got a secondary response for you once you responded to me. So y'all just hit the like button and the heart button and keep it trucking. Salute, salute. That's the best thing you could do. Cook your ass up real quick. I don't know what you mean, Jessica. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you mean by that, Jessica. But maybe you meant to leave it that way, so I couldn't really understand what you're trying to say. You know what I mean? But again, if anybody gets offended in the chat, understand I don't give a shit. I mean as respectful as possible, right? I'm not here to debate. I'm not here to convince you of anything. If you don't understand what I'm saying, or you perceive me a certain kind of way, that is your right, and I'm gonna let you perceive me that way. I'm not gonna clear anything up. I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to be in a proxy relationship with anybody. Okay? I'm here to put out my views and how I feel, and I keep it trucking. Okay? Because I don't even be knowing. Sometimes you people might be coming in under fake profiles because it has no avatar. So it could be one of my haters online that think they're cute. Come in here and say some stupid stuff to get me to talk back to them. Because that's the only way they can be in a proxy relationship with me, and it's the only way they feel strong enough to say something to me, period. And if I entertain it, then I'm entertaining some clown from a YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying, that wants to say something to me that's put me in a proxy relationship that's trying to get in my energy. I'm just not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be slicker than that. At least have an avatar picture. I mean, because you can still be fake then, but at least you put some time into it. No avatar picture means you could be anybody. You could be any hater. You could be an ex, and we all know I don't talk to exes. You could be an online hater. I know what you're not is a supporter right now. And if you're not supporting me right now, what are you doing? Think about it like that. If you're not supporting me right now on my own platform, talking my own stuff, not hurting nobody, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're getting triggered for no reason. You're on the internet too much. Relax. Relax. I do love seeing y'all show up though. get a hater to show up. That means I know that half the people that are in my live right now are hating on me. So I got 5 in here. 2 to 3 of them are haters. Shout out to y'all. Not missing an episode. Getting paid, baby. Stick around. Don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the watch hours. Look, y'all, I'm not gonna hold you any longer. You know, for real. I do like getting on here and talking to y'all, though, man. I have a good time, and I know that I'm triggering my haters so much, especially when they jump in here and want to keep me around and start talking and stuff. When I get ready to get up out of here, I got the R&B playing in the background. I'm over here looking like this. Having haters coming out the woodwork left and right. I feel like a celebrity, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and be that because I'm getting treated as such. I shouldn't be having this level of hater. I shouldn't be having, YouTubers with, tons of followers and over some of them with over 100,000 or 200,000 or whatever. I shouldn't have YouTubers on that level being bothered with little old me unless I'm a threat and a problem. Yeah, I'll be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a celebrity. While you people are destined to be nobodies on the internet or on YouTube and no one will ever know you. You know what I'm saying? I guess that would bother me too. Nah, I wouldn't. I would just try to be a better person. But hey, you know what I'm saying? I can't, judge you for being you. You're made to be a karmic throughout this lifetime. And I'm made to be greatness, through God. So, that being said, you guys, listen, I appreciate all you guys joining me. Looks like I lost one. I probably got rid of one of them haters that was in here. Oh, yeah, by the way, return to sender tenfold. Any of you haters out there watching me right now, sending whatever you're trying to send my way while being in my life. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I send that back to you real quick. Make it stick. Listen, you cannot stop this. Every day I'm just feeling myself more and more, and I'm getting more and more in flow. I gotta get off of here. I will be getting up early though, y'all, because I slept a lot today. But it's the weightlifting, y'all. I'm lifting heavier, so my body wants 6 to 8 hours of sleep now. Because I used to be good with like 3.5, 4. I get 4 hours of sleep, man. 4.5, full night. But you know what you have to do, right? If your body says sleep longer, sleep longer. Your body says sleep, go with the flow. You don't know what reason, what I'm saying, that your body is doing this or whatever, what's being unlocked, how you're getting in alignment or whatever. So let it be, let it be. All right, I'm gonna roll out. Peace, love, and light, y'all. You know how we do. Love myself, love yourself, and love God. I'm out of here. How long has this been going on? Who cares?